Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And a few teams out there really building momentum heading toward the postseason.
Yeah, Blake, peaking at the right time, it's every coach's dream.
That and the availability of your superstars.
Here we go. It'll be the Dream off the tip. Here's Canada. Pass to Jones. Gray.
Call out the screen. Call it out.
6 on the shot clock. Now here's Griner. Puts up the 3. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now Young. And here's George. Over Canada. And that one goes long. Gray outside. The second chance effort. Nice D from Jewel Lloyd.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Shot's good by George.
That finish brings me back to the old days, and I love it. The silky smooth finger roll right there.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late, but when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
Now here's Swish. Pass to Parker Tyus. Outside Young. Lloyd. Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Drew Lloyd.
Such an advantage to have a scorer like Lloyd who can also pass the ball accordingly.
Here's Jones. Griner with the ball. Gray outside. Outside Howard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Swish. Not a lot of room. Shoots the 3. Ryan Howard, and that's good.
Yeah, I think Howard was the right option there on the fast break because she is a gifted scorer who is no stranger to strong finishes.
Now here's Swish. 5 points in the game, and that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
And here in the first.
Don't give her space. Don't give her space.
Atlanta leading. Outside Howard. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Howard. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's the Aces with the ball. Swish with it. Looking to end the run. She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night. And she makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Howard. Christy Tolliver for 3. And that's not going to go. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Dream out in front, up by 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter two. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
To the middle. Just 3 to shoot. Good. First shot, first basket. Las Vegas trailing. Here's George. 7 points in the game. Over Tolliver, and it falls all over the rim and in. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Pass to Howard. Kubai, covered by Gustafson. Here's Tolliver. Stokes with the rebound.
Yeah, you don't like to see anyone miss a layup. That's painful.
There's Drew Lloyd with the 3. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Christy Tolliver for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
An elite and efficient three-point shooter. Tolliver can do damage from beyond the arc.
George misses the layup. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Great defending. Tolliver up top. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Howard. The 3 is up. She's off on that one.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Here's Hillman. Tolliver. Jacks up a 3. Stokes with the rebound. And it's the Aces with the ball. 8-point game. Here's George. Pass to Gustafson. Now here's Swish. Three-pointer. Another field goal for her. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Outside Tolliver. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. George with the rebound.
She's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
Pass to Lloyd. Now George. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Drew Lloyd.
2 more 3-point field goals for her here in the second quarter. Somebody has got to get a hand up.
Walker Kimbrough with it. Howard with the ball. Covered by Lloyd. And Howard good for 3.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
Now here's Swish. She's guarded closely. Off on the layup. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Howard. From downtown. Rebound by the Aces.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
And the foul on Walker Kimbrough. That is her first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Aces with the ball. Trailing by 5. Outside Young. Fires the 3. The Aces with another miss. And here the Dream. Pass to Canada. Hillman. Outside Canada. Now here's Griner. She's guarded by Wilson. 5 to shoot. Reiner misses.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And that one good.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Outside Canada from deep three-point range. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Dream. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. And without question, Swish displaying her skill set today.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in a second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
They grab their own miss. And Wilson gets it to go.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Nailed from three-point land.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts.
From deep, Alicia Gray. And it's rebounded by Becky Young. to George. Over Canada. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the dream call time here. And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Reiner.
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Pass to Canada. And she drops it in from the low post.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
Here's George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line. It's going to go on Brittany Griner. And the first one falls for her. And she makes both free throws. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Now Gray. Outside Howard. Fires top of the key. Wilson pulls it down.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
George. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Length and vertical jumping ability pay monster dividends for Griner as a rim protector. There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Poked away. Out on her own on the break. Here's Wilson. Count it.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Pass to Griner. Gray. Screen by Griner. Inside.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
Here's George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Canada. Pass to Griner. To halt the run. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, seeing over defenders contributes to Griner's dominance down low. She's just lethal around the rim.
Here's George.
Outside Young. Parker Tyus.
Tipped away. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
40.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Aces leading. Gray with it. Now here's Swish. Out to Gray.
Screen by Gustafson.
No good on the three.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Outside Canada. Puts up a three. Cans it from downtown.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Here's George. Canada grabs the board. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice looking mid-range jumper. I like when Canada looks to shoot from this area of the floor.
To the right side. Now here's Gustafson. Tight defense on her.
She's a gritty player, guys. Even giving away some inches, she can still win the rebound battle.
Tolliver, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Timeout, timeout. There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And the dream call time here. Here's Canada. And she banks in the layup.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want. Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
Reiner up top. It's hauled in by the Aces. Jackie Young on the wing. Jackie Young on the wing. George for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Canada. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And it goes on Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Good on the first. And that ties the game up. And so she's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
It's good. And here's Howard. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Gets it to go from downtown.
Absolutely fearless offensively. Howard knows her team is counting on her, so she gets it done.
Here's George. Parker-Tyus. She's guarded by Griner. Parker-Tyus, good.
Good shot for her there, but it's strange that she's not calling for the ball today like she normally does. She has to do more if her team wants to go ahead.
Outside Howard. Canada for 3. Out to Gray. The tray. They get it again. Count it. Good.
Great idea getting it to Griner in this huge spot. She's played in so many big games. Nothing startles her.
Now here's Swift. Guarded by Canada.
An unbelievable scoring effort from her. It's all because of her. Yes, her, that they're still in this game.
Now Howard. Buries it.
What a big shot from Ryan Howard. She might not be the most experienced player, but she can certainly dig deep.
Now here's Swift. She's tightly guarded. Contact, hit the shot, and still go to the line. throw, no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and it'll go to the line.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Howard is superb at getting fouled on the way up.
So she gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Those are just some heroics at the stripe. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
Here's George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. She can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
Here's George. Yes! She has tied up this game! Oh, what a shot! Howard with the ball. From deep. Oh, couldn't sink a shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this has been a great game. Overtime 1, getting going here right now. Up top, swish. Guarded by Canada. George can't hit.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
And here are the aces now. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
Atlanta trailing here. Now here is Canada. Pass to Griner. Wilson pulls it down. Here's George. Count the basket.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Howard with the ball, and it's Wilson picking her up. Left block shot on the way. Shot by Howard, no good. Now here's Swift. Guarded by Canada. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Well, overtime basketball, about 1.5 minutes played. Howard, that's good.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Now here's Swish. Guarded closely, and it's good. 2 points.
That's what the fix there for. Get the defender off his feet and drive right around.
Outside Howard. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. And Gray gets it to go.
With a no-nonsense approach in tense moments, Gray is able to make plays when it matters most.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
Pass to Howard. It's in!
That's just a huge shot from Howard. Coming alive when her team needs her the most.
Now here's Swift. Guarded by Canada.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just a good and hard-nosed basketball to haul in the rebound.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Here's Howard. Shoots over Young. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
That took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't just do it right away. I mean, those are precious seconds they're giving away.
Outside Canada. So a close game sees Atlanta taking this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride, boys. I mean, thought it might end in regulation, but they came through big and did exactly what they needed to once we got to overtime.
And that's a wrap, everyone.